everyone and welcome to this fall knitting plans video. My name is Sophie and this channel is Makes by Sophie, where I share everything about mostly my knitting but also my other makes. I have a video packed full of exciting fall patterns for you today. I thankfully already got all of the yarn in stash that I want to use for my fall projects. And all of these projects are things that I have been wanting to do for a long time, or that I just realized in the last couple of weeks that still are lacking in my wardrobe or in my baby's wardrobe. So I'm excited to talk to you about all of the things that I have coming up in my knitting. I am so done with summer knitting. I actually put one project that I was doing to the side completely because I am now so ready with this rainy, gloomy weather to start with my fall knitting. So let's get right into it. My baby is napping, so I don't have a lot of time. The first project I want to make is and I will have to look on my phone to tell you all of the details because I didn't have time to really write all of this down and memorize it. So the first project I want to make for fall is the fluffy fleece vest by Johanna Reuss, which I think she is a German pattern designer. And the fluffy fleece vest is a super bulky fluffy vest made out of boucle yarn. It just came out in May 2025, and my mom is actually also making a white version of this vest, which inspired me to start one of my own. I already got the yarn. This pattern comes in sizes 1 to 6, and it is available in English and in German. You knit it up with 5 or 4 millimeter needles, that's what's recommended. And I chose the recommended yarn that also was in the pattern, which is the Gepard Garn Teddy Deer boucle. And I decided to go for some fall colors. The orange is picking up a very fluorescent orange on camera, but I promise it's not that bad in real life. I chose these two colors to make a striped vest out of them. The first one, this burgundy one, is the color 470, which is this beautiful burgundy. And the more or less fluorescent orange is color 214. Yeah, maybe more like this. This is what it looks like. It's a real pumpkin orange, classic jack-o'-lantern pumpkin orange. And I plan to do this striped, and at the end of the pattern I think you have to do the edging of the vest in a different yarn. And I also chose the recommended yarn from the pattern, which is the Gepard Garn Woolia, which is a 100% organic merino wool in also this burgundy color. So this is my trio for the fluffy fleece vest that I have coming up. I debated on whether I should get more yarn to also make one for my baby, but I already made her the Misha and Puff vest with the little pom-poms on it this spring, and I think that vest will fit her now in the fall and winter time, so I don't think it is necessary for her to have a second kind of vest similar to that one, just because babies really wear the same things every day and I don't feel like I have to put energy into making a second one. Maybe if I have some left over, then I will think about if I have enough to make her one, maybe next year, but for now this project is going to be for me and I'm so excited to wear it. I was so jealous of everyone who made this in June, July when the pattern came out, because I was still knitting on my my postpartum knits and didn't want to cast on another project, but I already had the colors picked up at the launch date and looked at all of the test knitters combinations and was really in love. And as I said, my mom is making this one in just a classic white boucle with a dark blue trim around the edge, which I'm also really excited for. Maybe I'll show you a picture of what hers look like in my knitting podcast. So project number 1, the fluffy fleece vest. Project number 2 is a project that I have already cast on in September, which is the Weekend Headband by Petite Knit. It is a headband in a 1x1 rib that is done in a loop. So you knit in the round and then close it at the end. Petite Knit recommends a worsted yarn for this and uses 4 to 3.5 millimeter needles. It comes in the sizes 3 to 9 years, so children's size, then small, medium and large, and it comes in all kinds of different languages, as most Petite Knit patterns do. I have already knit one of these headbands. This will be my second one, and I can show it to you because it's already in the works, almost done. So it's kind of cheating for this video, but fall has already begun, so I've started. This is also in that same burgundy color palette as the fluffy fleece vest will be, because I just love that color at the moment. And this is what the headband looks like at the moment. As I said, I don't have a lot left. I pretty much only have to connect the cast on and cast off. Baby is waking up, so I have to take a break. So the yarn I'm using for this is the Rerum Natura Ulysse. This one in the color Merlot, held with the La Mana Premia. This is all I have left. In the color 63, La Mana Premia Kid Silk Mohair is what I'm using. And held together, they make this beautiful burgundy headband, which this composition or this combination of yarns I already used in my Harlow sweater V-neck by Kadri that I made last fall. So I know this yarn combination. I had some scraps left over from it, and I have made 2 headbands now from what I had left over. So I'm really happy about that. That makes me really happy. So my next knit on my fall knitting list is a baby knit, and it's really good that I have my little model here with me now, which she has on her Petit Arc-en-Ciel small rainbow cardigan that I made her in her size that she is in right now, 3 to 6 months. And as you can see, she is wearing a non-woolly hat, which is not good. It's fine for now, but she grew out of all of her baby hats that I made her for when she was a newborn, and she needs more. And that's why I want to make her a rainbow hat bonnet to go out and also to wear indoors, because inside here it's not very warm at the moment in our apartment, and I feel best when she has a woolen hat on because it's more temperature regulating as well. So my plan is to use the Rigmore's bonnet pattern by Petite Knit, or a bonnet pattern that I have by Sandnes Garn. I think the Juno bonnet is what it's called, and make a little bonnet with these rainbow stripes for her out of the Rerum Natura's Ulysse, because I love the feel of it on her with this cardigan. It's super soft and it's not super wash, 100% wool. And I also already had a similar color to this light white in stash. I have this one, which is poivre blanc, so white pepper. It's this kind of neutral, natural white. It's this kind of neutral, natural white sheepy color. And I plan on using this as the base for the bonnet, and then using the rest of my scraps that I have from the Ulysse that me and my mom have collected over the years to make a little rainbow just on her head. And I think that that will make for a really beautiful piece to put on her when we are on the go. I'm a fan of colorful, neutral baby clothes, so I don't like to go completely wild, but a little pop of color like this really makes any baby outfit just that much more cheerful, and that's why I plan on doing a little bonnet for her for fall. And it will probably be the next thing I cast on because she really needs one. She doesn't have one except for her pixie dixie like little gnome hat and that one's too thick to wear indoors. So that's the third knitting plan for fall, a little baby bonnet for my daughter. This next project is maybe the one I'm most excited for, and I'm still holding on casting it on because I have one cardigan to finish, which is the cardigan number 9 that I have on my needles right now. I am in my cardigan era this year because with breastfeeding I just wanted to be able to have easy access, and I didn't have any cardigans pretty much, or like very old ones in my wardrobe. So my goal this year is to knit a couple of cardigans just to have them in my wardrobe and be able to wear them and have fun with my knits without her having the knit in her face at all times when I breastfeed. So this new cardigan that I want to cast on is the Olga jacket from Petite Knit, and the Olga jacket is a top-down drop shoulder cardigan that is knit in stripes with the recommended yarn Pear Gynt by Sandnes Garn, which is a very popular yarn. It is a DK weight project and comes in size extra small to 5XL and in a lot of languages. I really love the look of the Olga jacket and have been so inspired by everyone who has done one on Instagram. My Instagram is at makes.bysophie. If you want to check that out, I'm a little bit more active there than I am on here. I chose a pretty popular color combination, I would say, and it's pretty similar to the one that Petite Knit has in her pattern pictures. Petite Knit, I think, has a wine red by Sandnes Garn and then a cream color, and the color combination that I chose for my Olga jacket is this one, which this is the Pear Gynt tweed in the color 1044, so I think it's the natural tweed with the colorful tweedy bits in it. And then the second yarn that I want to use for the stripe is color number 4672. If I find the actual name for this, then I will put it on screen. So this is not a burgundy red like all of my other projects. It is kind of a grapey purple, I would say. Pretty accurate, yeah. So I already have all of the yarn I need for this, and I bought a little extra because I might be doing a Holger sweater or jacket for her if I have some left over from the Olga jacket. So once I finish my cardigan number 9, which is hopefully soon, this will be my next cardigan I cast on. I kind of have a rule where I don't want to knit 2 of the same item at once, because that will just mean that nothing gets done and I get overwhelmed by having that many projects on my needle and that many of the same thing. So I'll chill on the Olga jacket for now. Maybe it's gonna be a late fall project for me. And I do have these small kind of accessory projects that I want to get done earlier. So the Olga jacket will be on my list for fall, but maybe more at the end of fall. The second color combination I really liked was this Tutti Frutti yarn with dark blue navy, but I already have that many navy things in my wardrobe, so I decided to go with my other comfort color, which is this purple burgundy side of things that I've been really into at the moment. Okay, last but not least, another baby project. I have her in knits, as I said, almost every day now that the temperatures have dropped. And the favorite thing that she wears for me is the Hosenmatz pants. I'm sure there's other patterns, maybe I'll look for some and put them on the screen right here, that are comparable, but that's the pattern that I have for a baby pant that fits over her cloth diaper butt, and she is in need of one in a bigger size. All of the ones she has fit her now, but I think that she will grow out of them pretty soon. So I got some yarn from Vilkelana. This is the Arveda in the color, you tell them, 236, which is this nice dusty purple. And I will make her another Hosenmatz from that. And this is a fingering weight wool. The pattern calls for a sport weight wool, but I have done fingering weight versions and I know how to modify the pattern to have it be a little bit longer, a little bit wider. I'll just size up one size and use fingering yarn, and then we will be all set for fall with a brand new pair of pants for this grumpy little baby here. So these were my pretty speedy fall plans. I hope that you maybe got some inspiration. Be sure to put your fall plans in the comment section below if you have any, and I hope to see you in my next podcast episode where I will talk in more depth about my summer projects and how far I have gotten on them, and maybe I will be able to show you some of these projects actually cast on by then. And yeah, I hope you liked this short little video of my fall plans. As I said, I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many projects, and I didn't have the time to kind of dream about what would be if I had all the time in the world to kind of make a collection of patterns for fall for you guys, but I hope this is okay as well. These are my plans and I hope that I will get to them. But I do have a lot of time to knit during nap time and also when she's just content and looking at her little toys back here, which I'm really grateful for. And I hope that you have a really great fall time. Maybe check out my other videos on this channel if you'd like to, and see you guys next time. Bye.